Coming up on Mountain News this morning, construction is set to begin on a new recreation center for one county in our region, and a group of Kentucky students gets the opportunity of a lifetime to fly high in the sky.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It's Thursday. I almost said it was Wednesday. I'm shocked by the day of the week. It's 5 o'clock here. I'm Dakota Makers. Let's take it over to Brandon for a look at our forecast. Brandon, I walked in and I saw some green on the radar behind you, but there's no rain happening right now, at least here in Hazard.
Exactly. So it's spotty this morning, but it's going to be falling in some parts of the region throughout most of the first part of the day. Then I think we start to kind of taper off into the afternoon hours, but I can't rule it out all day. It's also the kickoff of festival season here in Eastern Kentucky as Hillbilly Days starts this morning. Let's take a look, see what's going on right now. Live pinpoint Doppler radar. We're going to continue to see, again, some heavier bands of rain up toward Moorhead along I-64, going into West Virginia, out of Lawrence County, over into Wayne County, and then maybe a couple of stray showers down toward I-75. But again, like Dakota said, most of this not reaching the ground this morning. But there's some more out there, so we'll see some more waves. Got a lot of sensors out this morning. Irvin, Lexington, and Pine Mountain, but everybody else seems to be back online for now. 57 Clintwood, 52 Wise, 60 in Jackson, 62 London, 63 Somerset, 59 of the pair of those in Prestonsburg and Pikeville this morning, and 57 in Harlan. Breakfast forecast for you. We're looking at getting those bowls out to some warmer temperatures, but also some scattered rain chances out there. I think we see most places stabilize in the mid to upper 50s by later this morning. Dakota?
All right, Brandon, thank you. Well, the Painesville-Johnson County Chamber of Commerce hosted its 2022 legislative breakfast yesterday discussing this year's General Assembly. Senator Philip Wheeler and Representative Bobby McCool took the stage as locals grabbed breakfast, chatting over coffee about the highlights from the session, with topics from road funding to coal servants money discussed. Senator Wheeler says it was a nice way to touch base with those who may not have been following everything that was happening in Frankfort.
You know, everybody has their own issue, and they may not be focused on other things as well. So I think after the session's over, coming to events like this chamber meeting is a way to bring out more of what we do to a broader spectrum of folks.
Chamber officials say hosting this type of forum gives them a way to make sure local leaders and business owners are connected with legislative efforts from across the Commonwealth. On Tuesday, Knox County Judge Executive Mike Mitchell announced a sports complex is set to be built, with construction beginning as soon as late summer. The sports complex will be located less than half a mile from US 25E and will span across more than 100 acres. The complex will include baseball, softball, and soccer fields, a tennis court and an amphitheater, a sensory playground, and even a non-motorized boat ramp to access the Cumberland River.
Anytime in our area, if you can have a facility that will draw people in from other areas, I think that's definitely an added benefit. So really, I think it can branch out and be beneficial not only to Knox County but also to our entire southeastern Kentucky area.
Well, the judge executive says they could not have found a better spot for the complex, adding that the area is centrally located in the county and very convenient for everyone to access. Students at the Bluegrass Challenge Academy got the experience of a lifetime yesterday. They got a chance to fly aboard a military helicopter at the state capitol. The Kentucky Youth Challenge is an alternative educational experience for at-risk youth to help keep them engaged in the classroom and become prosperous citizens.
To see young men and women that come from challenging backgrounds and have struggled, to see them leave here with the confidence that they can succeed and be productive.
Around 150 students enrolled in this program will graduate within the coming weeks, and they say the skills learned yesterday will help them throughout their life. Wolfe County Search and Rescue responded to a call about 2 people out on a canoe that did not return when they were supposed to. The search and rescue teams conducted and Kentucky State Police to help them with an aerial search, which started around 3 o'clock Tuesday morning. Eventually, the missing people were found after 12 hours of searching. One of the people was flown from the area and another got medical attention on site. Well, if you see smoke and fire in Leslie County, it might not be anything to worry about. Firefighters with the Redbird Ranger District are conducting a prescribed burn in the Venus Branch area. The burn will reduce hazardous forest fuel levels, improve wildlife habitat, and recruit oak species on 327 acres. Fire personnel will be working along Section 5A of the Redbird Crest Trail. You should avoid the area during active burning operations. We have a traffic alert we want you to be aware of along the Kentucky-West Virginia border. If you're heading in and out of Boyd County, you'll want to plan ahead when traveling a stretch of I-64 during the next few months. Traffic will be reduced to one lane in each direction from mile markers 184 to 191. Those are the Canonsburg and Catlettsburg exits. East and westbound traffic entering the work zone must merge left while the right lane is closed. The $9.5 million project includes ditch line repairs and crews fixing embankment slides, as well as drainage work and in-depth pavement repairs.
People rely on this not only within Boyd County, but also, between our states to, keep commerce flowing, keep people going to jobs and to, businesses and areas that they need to get to. So, it's one of our highest priorities is to maintain the highway system we have, especially our interstates and inter-county routes like US 23 and I-64.
Crews have until the end of November to complete the project. Kentucky 119, also known as Dinky Road, is expected to be closed today. That repair work is set to begin at 7 this morning and end around 5 p.m. Transportation crew members say that the road will be closed for nearly 2 weeks. Those driving on 119 should try to find a different route during the road work. Emergency vehicles and school bus traffic will be allowed when necessary. Well, thank you so much for getting your Thursday morning started with us here on Mountain News this morning. Coming up, some extreme land use could mean some serious trouble for certain species of insects around the world. That's on the way.
Oh, we should have a similar feeling day today to yesterday. We'll pick up some scattered rain chances to go along with it. I'll track those out for you in about 3 minutes.